then, back out in the English Lake District again. So yeah, I'm out for a hike and a camp tonight. Not entirely sure where, but I've got a pretty good idea. Weather at the moment, absolutely spot on. The forecast has been gale force winds on the very high tops, sleet, rain, and minus 15 wind chill. So my plan is to sleep up at Brock Crags, which is in the Eastern Fells, if you don't know. It's the one that's just beyond Angle Tarn. So I'm just deciding which way to go. I can go up the path to Patterdale Hawes, as I said, past Angle Tarn, and then over to Brock Crags. But I've done that quite a few times, so I think I'm just going to sort of skirt along the bottom towards Hartsop and then go up to Haweswater. And if this forecast does turn out as bad as predicted, checking for cars, I can probably get some shelter there, and then wind picking up, just said that. I can probably get some shelter there because it's a bit lower down. So yeah, I'll just check it out when I get there. So that's a path up there that goes up to Angle Tarn, up to Patterdale Hawes. But I think I'm just gonna skirt along the bottom here. So yeah, shouldn't take too long. Bit grim that. Actually, only the second time I've ever seen a badger. Obviously, first time it was alive. Don't go that way that I've just gone over the bridge if you're up this way. That just leads onto the back of someone's private property. So very sorry about that. So yeah, just keep following the track. Well, finally starting to get a bit of weather now. You could see it over towards Helvellyn and whatnot kicking off. But down here I'm thinking, they've really got this forecast wrong. But still, just no wind whatsoever. It's got to change that, because probably can't hear me. It's got to change that because every forecast I've read has said the same thing, that it's very, very windy. And I check about 4 different forecasts. So Met Office, MWays, Mountain Weather, and the other one that I can't remember. Oh, is it Weatherline or something? But yeah, all saying exactly the same. So I don't doubt I'll get my ass kicked later on. But fingers crossed, might actually be a lot nicer than predicted. Right, well, just having a pit stop. I'm just above the village of Hartsop, which is where most people actually start this walk from, if you're going up to Brock Crags, etc. I think it's pretty much all up from now on. So I'm guessing I just go over there and up there. Anyway, up there. So I guess I've made it to the broken bridge that they say not to use. Well, I don't think it'd be much use like that, would it? My God, the wind's really picked up now. To be honest, it looks quite easy to cross that, really. I'll get wet feet, but so what? Sun's out now. Had all sorts of weather today. Nothing too extreme, but the wind's definitely picked up. So I think I'm about 10 minutes from, got what it's called, Haweswater. And I think I'm going to set up there if I find somewhere decent. I won't get the views, but I'll get to have a more peaceful night and a more relaxing night. And then what I'll do in the morning, it's supposed to be much better from about 9 AM onwards. I'll get up and I'll go up to the Knot and Brock Crags and whatever you. Oh my God! Well, I've made it to Haweswater. It's Haweswater, isn't it? Not Haweswater. Finally, I had a bit of a bloody drama then. So when I crossed over the river, I thought I heard something drop, but I thought no, it must have just been a rock or something because I lost my balance and tipped a rock. So anyway, I got across, checked my pocket for, oh God, I've lost my phone. So anyway, I've been looking for it for about 45 minutes. I went back over the river, not too far down the hill, but far enough. And I've just been looking around in the, well, it's not a river, is it? Sorry, it's a Ghyll. So we're looking around the Ghyll and I just thought, that's it, it's lost. It's insured, so not a problem. I thought about bailing because I know it's a bit sad, but all my sort of night's entertainment's downloaded on there. You know, just stuff to watch and whatnot. Anyway, I thought I'll have one last go, and there was like a pool, and you couldn't see into it at all because it was really fast. So I thought, sod it, I'm just gonna stick my hand in there, have a wade around, and lo and behold, I put my hand in there, found my phone, and it's still working, which is a bonus. So I'm absolutely ecstatic. And my God, the weather's looking crazy over there. As a side note, and here it's really calm, so bonus. Anyway, happy days. Right. Right, well I'm all set up. 4 guys out. I might put some more on just to be extra cautious. But for now I just need to get in tent. Freezing and I'm soaking wet. So yeah, get me in there. Well, changing to all my nice, dry, warm gear. I'm so glad I've got all this now. So yeah, that was a good decision, and I think another good decision was not to go up any higher. So I've just nipped out. It stopped raining now. I've just measured the wind at 20 miles per hour. So that's fine. Yeah, I'd imagine up there it must be at least 30. Total guess, but there you go. That's what the forecast was saying. And I think the gusts, 45, 50. So there you go. I don't think I'd have been getting many views this evening. But yeah, I'm quite happy to be settled here. I've got a couple of beers, bit of wine, tiny little bit of whiskey, I think. and I've actually got some nice food to cook for a change. So yeah, I'll show you that later. I'm sure you'll be enthralled to see that. So I've just come out whilst there's a lull in the rain and added a couple of extra guy lines here. So yeah, I always carry some of these spare. They're Sea to Summit ground control anchors. And yeah, just in case any of my guys fail or I want to put some extra ones on. So always worth having. They weigh out really. Oh, I've put one on there as well. Anyway, I'm getting back in the tent because, oh God, it is freezing. Jesus. Oh. This might actually be the coldest I've ever been on a camp. Oh. Admittedly, I took my gloves off to put those, excuse me, to put those guys on. Ah, my fingers are killing me. I won't be making that mistake again. That's about as strong as it's got. Not sure what that was. But yeah, I think that's just going to be the same all night. Literally all night. So hopefully I'll sleep tonight. So going to attempt to cook some food. Well, I say attempt. It's not that hard really, is it? So to show you what I've got. Beef ribeye steak. I think it was about a 10 of that, extra thick. Taste the difference. Some mixed veg. So I'll steam them. And I've got some garlic butter, so I can put that in with the veg, and obviously I'll fry the steak and I'll probably just finish it off with a bit of that. So nice and simple, in theory anyway. So I'll just steam the veg first. Let's see if this ignition's still working. Yep. Can be a little bit temperamental, but usually works. Okay, I think that's the veg done, so I'll just put that to one side. I'll crack on with the steak. Titanium pan, so gets hot fast. Bit of garlic oil. Bit of salt and pepper. A lot of salt and pepper, in fact. I'd usually do steak on a really high heat, but this titanium pan just, yeah, it heats up so fast, and I don't really want fat all over my tent, spitting everywhere. So we'll just do it with a bit of patience. I have got the vestibule door open slightly here, obviously. On a bit of a slant here. What can you do? Wet wipes are essential for this. Get some antibacterial ones. You still need to have good hygiene, even up on a hill, whilst cooking in a tent. Well, that's looking pretty done to me, so I think I'll take that off, let it rest. Put the veg back on for a short while, and then good to go. Well, that was magnifico. I spared you the horror of watching me eat it. I wouldn't want to inflict that on you, especially with a microphone sticking in me gob. But yeah, you'll just have to take my word for it. It was fantastic. So it's about 8 o'clock now, just nipped out. Very cloudy, still windy as you can probably hear. Just going to chill out now. Finish off my wine and my beer. Watch a bit of YouTube. And hopefully, have a relaxed night. But I'll come back to you anyway. I'm going to have to get out of the tent, check the guy lines and stuff. And if it clears, hopefully see some nice stars. We shall see. Right then, back to you in a bit. So beer number 1, a Northern Monk Outcast. Not had this one before. It's a hazy IPA, 6%. I always have a Northern Monk when I come up here, to be fair, just because, just because I'm from Leeds and I have to be loyal. But it's bloody great beer as well, isn't it? Let's be fair. Note special, gotta be honest. I'm saying 5 or 6 out of 10. It's not bad, but just, yeah, nothing special. Stick to what you know. So I've just been out and retightened a few of the guy lines. 4 in total, actually. Just goes to show you, they came loose. So other than that, I've got nothing to report. On that note, good night. God bless. Good morning. Well, been up about half an hour now. Weather's far calmer and we've got blue skies and sunshine, which is nice. I slept solidly last night, so if it was as windy as forecast, I certainly didn't notice it. Just maybe woke up once or twice and heard a bit, but yeah, pretty nice solid 7 hours sleep, I think. So anyway, what time is it? I think about 7:45. So I shall get a coffee on and start thinking about getting packed up. No sooner than I put the stove outside, the wind picks up again. Typical. I think we'll go for 2 today. Well, that's what I'm talking about. Sun's just popped up over there, and boy does that feel good. Actually too warm now. This is definitely inspiring me to get up and out of bed and get up there. So, I've got 117 subscribers now, which is a bit of a surprise. I think it was which video was it? Maiden Moor Camp that bumped it up a bit. Probably because of the drone footage. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Weren't expecting that at all. When I make these videos, I never ever say to people like, comment, subscribe, etc. Because, you know, just leave it up to people to make their own mind up. I just do this for fun. And even though the filming can sometimes be a bit of a pain, you know, bringing all the extra stuff, setting up the shots and whatnot, I do really enjoy the editing part. So, yeah, I'll carry on doing it. I was watching a Paul Meston video the other day, actually. It must have been his latest one. And he was talking about how he's getting bored of making camping videos, which is, you know, unsurprising. He's been doing it for years. And he was on about, you know, the fact that so many people do it now and they are really formulaic, you know. Most people will take this, you know, the similar sort of shots. Cooking food, putting a tent up, putting a tent down, yada, yada, yada. So, yeah, I don't disagree with him. I get a bit bored of it myself sometimes. And but there's certain ones that I always watch, and I think it's just because of their personalities more than anything. So, Black Crag, Solo Summer Tier, Hayes Outdoors, Andrew Beavers, anyone else? Probably missed somebody. But yeah, there's about 4 or 5, and that's enough for me. Oh, one that I've started watching recently, Going Solo, and he's just something a bit different. I think he's American, isn't he? But yeah, he's quite a nice guy, so I enjoy watching him. So yeah, but then, you know, there are lots and lots of videos that are just rubbish, really, but fair play to anybody who has a go. So when I was researching this, I found a few videos of people that, you know, don't really make videos at all, but they were still useful. And it's a great resource, is YouTube, for sort of getting into this sort of stuff and planning routes and figuring stuff out. So yeah, thumbs up to anybody who has a go anyway. They're all valid in my opinion. Oh, I forgot to mention Anthony Payne. He's a top lad. I think he works at the Mountain Warehouse in Keswick. I think it's Mountain Warehouse. His videos are fantastic, but he doesn't really make any anymore. And I think it's because he's got some issues with his knees. He's got some sort of issue that's preventing him getting out. So I hope he gets out and does more videos, because I think his editing and filming's top notch. So anyway, shout out Anthony if you're watching. Oh, and I forgot to mention Bushman and Blue. I can't forget him, because it's probably one of the main reasons I started doing this. So yeah, it was definitely an inspiration for getting to some of the places that I've been. So shout out to him as well, though I doubt he'll ever watch this. But anyway, never mind. I've not really talked about my surroundings, so here we go. That there's Grey Crag. That one there is High Street. Directly behind me is the Knot. And then all the way around over there, I believe it's Satura Crag, and leading over to Brock Crags. So yeah, my God, that looks like a bit of a climb up there. So that's where I'm heading first, and then I'll make my way along over there. Right, pretty much all packed up now, so just need to get the tent down and then off we go. Hard to believe sometimes that that tent could fit into a small pack like that. And one thing that should never feel cliched on a YouTube camping video, leave no trace. Always have to reiterate that, always. Right, I'm just on the coast to coast path, sort of cut up from where I camped, and I've joined the coast to coast path. So the knot still feels like a very long way away, my God. So I'm tempted to go a bit further up and leave the bag somewhere. I know it's not something you should do really, in case somebody comes across it and thinks you're injured or something. But I haven't seen anyone all day, so that's unlikely to happen. And they certainly won't be taking it with them because it's too bloody heavy. So yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Do I really need to go up that to say I've done it? Why not? Why not? No, they're not. Done. Wow. Wow. .360-degree view. Bloody marvellous. What an amazing camp spot that would make. Noted. Don't worry, that's mine. That lady, I was just filming her to see what her reaction would be to seeing the bag. So at first, she just walked straight past it, but then she stopped, turned round, and I said, "Oh, what did you think?" So she said, either somebody's gone to the toilet or they're dead in a ditch somewhere. So there you go. Not ideal. This is obviously Satura Crag. Yeah, pretty good. Another place noted for another time. Yeah, they've got some good protection here, definitely. Really good spot right here. Although it could be boggy. Let's have a look. Yeah, a little bit boggy, but not bad at all actually. And you've got that there, and all this giving you protection. Gets better and better actually. Anyway, I could be up here waffling all day, couldn't I, about places to pitch a tent. Just take my word for it, there are lots. And the views are pretty bloody phenomenal as well. I should have pushed on last night. Yeah, if I'd not spent 45 minutes trying to fish my phone out of a gill, maybe I would. But maybe that's just an excuse as well. Yeah, far more interesting place to camp this than a tarn, without a shadow. Just wow. Just wow. Spectacular. I've just gone a bit off piste here. The path is actually right up there behind me. And I just came from up there. So yeah, I'm sure I'll be able to make my way over to Angle Tarn. But surprisingly, no path. I thought there might be a faint path, but not at all, just Bogsville. So yeah, I'm about 5 or 10 minutes from Angle Tarn. Probably stop there for a bit, have a little snack and rehydrate, and then it's pretty much on the homeward straight. So here we are, Angle Tarn. Very popular camping spot, particularly if you're a first timer, but for anyone really. I think I did my second ever wild camp here. Okay, so just coming down to Patterdale Hawes, where you can go left up to Placefell or go right from up to where I've just been to Angle Tarn. Hang on, let's not lose my phone again. I'm probably only 25 minutes now back to Patterdale, so I think what I'll do, I'll just leave it here. Got it to be going, to be honest. It's absolutely stunning. Just absolutely magical, man. So anyway, yeah, I'll leave it here. If you've watched, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Ciao! I'm not very good at those.